Alright, Matty Googie's here in Bayard, Florida this morning. It's about 5 a.m. I woke up early this morning and my house is a mess, but I hate house cleaning, so I came out here to see what kind of train activity I could film. Those are northbound signals. Here where the siding is in Bayard, I'm going to walk up here and see what the southbound signals show. Alright, we got nothing on the southbound signals. So, anyway, I'm going to hang around here. The Bayard Local should be coming down. I've done a little bit of filming here before, not a lot. I need to film the whole event, but there's 3 customers over here. Not this apartment complex, but anyway, I'm going to walk back down there. I'll show you this spur, and there's 3 manifest customers in there that a local comes down early in the morning and services. Stay tuned. Alright, so here's the spur that goes down to those 3 customers. 3 or 4. I gotta check my records, but there's a tank car load transferring facility that unloads the rail cars and reloads it into trucks. Most of the tank cars I see going in there say bleach on them. There's usually some box cars sitting out here, but none today. And I forget what the 3rd customer is. I have to go back and. But anyway, if the Bayard Local comes down here to service these customers, I'm going to film it. Stay tuned. All right, the Bayard Local was already down here. That's why we got red in both directions. Sorry I didn't film it, but because I heard the train coming out. But I just walked down there to Grand Bay Parkway and looked south, and yeah, all the signals are red. So we got red here, both directions. So the Bayard Local can work these customers in here, and he's coming out right now. Alright, I'm going to stop walking so we get a clear picture. Alright. You know, when I drove by before the back street there, I thought I saw a headlight, but when I turned around and back, it was all dark, so I thought I was seeing things, but yeah, he was back in there already. Let's see what he's pulling out. Pulling out some empty tank cars. I see an empty box car, one so far at least. Alright, I'm going to stop. Hold on, I'm going to move. Here we go. There's a hopper on there too. But now he's waiting for, I assume he's waiting for clearance to switch to be thrown so we can get over to the main line. And well, wait a minute. So usually they pull it all the way out. The locomotive unhooks and goes around, and then they pull the consist back to Bayard Yard. It's only about, I don't know, 5 or 10 miles from here. I'm not sure exactly, but we're not far from the Bayard Yard. I'm going to run out of film here, space here. So I'm going to shut down until he starts moving again. So the conductor was out of the train. Throwing the switch, I guess. Yeah, throwing the switch. He's standing right next to it. Looks like we got a trainee. We got 3 people today. So now he's going to pull this down. There's 2 tracks and a little siding here where they store the boxcars usually that I talked about. I got this pole right now. Let me start. I'm gonna walk up here. So the conductor tells him how, you heard him jam on the brakes there? The conductor tells him how much distance he has until he clears the switch. Now he's throwing the switch back. Okay. Yeah, actually, you got a trainee and a, well, I don't know what the red vest is, but safety officer, senior guy. Now they radio to the engineer that he's safe to move down, back up. Alright, I'm going to stop for a second. I'm getting eaten alive. So now they unhook the locomotive. Oh, they got, sorry, yeah. So they got to put brakes on. Some of the cars, because like I said, when the air's not connected, the brakes are free. Everybody knows that, right? So now there's a protocol, certain amount of cars you got to put the brakes on. When you have a consist, based on how many cars are in the consist, looks like they did 2 so far. It's pretty flat here. I don't know if that matters. I guess it does. Watching a video of a train in California on a okay, so now they've disconnected, to the air. See the airline pop? Now he's going to go down and come around this consist. See how he's putting the Freddy? Now he's putting the Freddy on the back of the train. Which is now going to be the back of the train. I don't know how I lost my bug spray, but I'm getting eaten alive out here. Thank you, God, for all the rain. Hey there. Good morning. I said God. God created the earth, and the earth is a living being. God doesn't control the weather, but God created the earth creates the weather. Thank you for all the rain, but now we're getting eaten alive with these freaking no-see-em. Oh well, it's the circle of life. Yeah, religion is not logical. What's not logical is that as far as we can see now through space, into space, we're the only place that has life. And don't give me this crap about UFOs, okay? Okay. There's no solid proof that there's any life anywhere else in the universe yet. So it's not logical. With all the stuff that's out there in the solar system, galaxy, universe, whatever, it's not logical that this is the only place where there's life. So, believe what you want to believe. Again, it's a free country, man. It's a free world. Believe what you want to believe. Religion is about faith. If you have faith that everything's going to turn out all right, you'll do fine. Of course, there's some conditions. You can't be a criminal. You can't be an asshole. You can't be a philanderer. Hey, man. But that's just being a decent person. I got away from the conductor there. I don't know which one's the trainee and which one. I'm guessing the guy in the red is the. Now I'm guessing the guy in the red is the trainee. I don't know. We'll find out. Usually yellow. I've seen other roads. The yellow vest is the trainee, I think. But we'll see. Doesn't matter. They're out here doing their job this morning. Now they're waiting for clearance to, I guess, I'm not sure where they gotta go to. I'm gonna shut down for a minute. I'm not sure where he has to go to get on the other, switch over to the other track and get around this consist. So that's why I'm here filming it. It's like he's got to go through the crossing. So that would be an automatic switch. From the dispatch office. Train control. I don't know what that's all about. The mega horn action. Anyway, alright, so he's going up there to get on the other track. So they already got clearance to head back to the yard. Wow, he's got to go pretty far down there to switch tracks. Stay tuned. I may have misspoken. He may only have clearance to come back through this switch up here to get on that other line. And here he comes. Here's the switch he's got to go through to get on that other track, or I can probably get to here. Although can't see much right there. Yeah, he's booking. He's booking up here. Jamming on the brakes. Yeah, he's gonna go through the crossing here at now this is that's the old St. Okay, he pulls down there to yeah. So they stop for a minute, let the traffic go. Florida East Coast is a great community member too. I was telling my video editor last night that so when there's a bad hurricane coming, they go out and they take down all these gate crossings because well, for two reasons. One, they'll get ripped free and damaged and kill somebody. I mean, one of those gate crossing arms gets ripped off, go through your house and take your friggin' head off. But it's also for internal reasons. They take them all down, none of them get damaged. So then when the hurricane passes, they can go out and put them all back up. And then and back to normal as soon as everything's back. Now it is a few days downtime, which really hurts this railroad, but it is what it is. Stay tuned, I'm going to shut down for a minute. Alright, so now he's waiting for clearance to go back. Sorry, that wasn't he didn't go, well, yeah, he went through the switch. Main line he was on now, they're going to close that switch. Well, we can see that. Can you see that? Watch it happen. Here we go. Let's watch it happen. Oh, here he comes. They already did it. Sorry, they open the switch. I don't know the terminology. It's open for one track. Close it. Mega horn salutes today from the Bayard Local. I'd say it's open for the siding. Is that the right terminology? Anyway, now he's going into the siding. You go down there and pick up that consist. I'm not going to run down there. You've all seen sorry for the hand. I'm not going to run down there. You've all seen a coupling. Stay tuned. There's some extra horns for these to wake up those folks in the apartment buildings. Is that their alarm clock? Yeah, there's no trains that go by here. That's what they tell these people when they go to move in. No, I'm kidding. Not this one. There was a home. There was a housing development down here about 5 miles south off Racetrack Road that they put some houses in the woods along the tracks, and they told everybody, oh, there's no trains. Only like one train a day. Try 13. Anyway, stay tuned. All right, so I wasn't in train operations, and so there's some things I don't know, as you've seen, but I was on a safety committee, so I do know this. So he's back down in there and he's hooked up to that consist. Now he's got to call in and get clearance to come up here and get through this switch back onto the main line. There's no room for chance, even though generally this time of the day there's no trains going south. It doesn't matter. Okay, he's got to call in, get clearance. The dispatch office has to give them clearance. There's all kinds of, there's some certain protocol of steps that they read back like a police dispatcher and like a police dispatch. And anyway, once he gets his clearance, that northbound signal will turn green, which you can see the post. We can't see it because it's facing the other direction, but and then he'll have the clearance to come up here and through the switch Yeah, well, the switch is lined for the siding. Still, I guess it remained that way. As you can see, I guess I gotta zoom in. Alright. I think he's rolling now. I think I just saw the exhaust from the train powering up. Yeah, he's moving. I'm inside the gate, so I gotta go move. But after he goes by, I'm gonna come back to the spot and see how quickly that switch gets realigned for the main line. Alright, bear with me. As soon as these gates start going, I'm going to have to step to my left 3 or 4 steps to be outside the crossing gate. Well, he doing a slow roll up here. Stop. But fast as signal. It's an optical illusion. I guess it's right now. Yeah, he's rolling. Still, I don't know why he's going so slow. Look, some of you might wonder why things take so long. Safety, that's what takes so long. There's no room for chance, okay? You know, the thing about railroading and that the average layperson doesn't understand, it's not a trip to the fucking care spot. You know, when something goes wrong here, it's death and destruction. See how many horns we get again. So much too long, one short, one long protocol. Anyway, and there he goes. Zippity-doo-dah, back to the barnyard. And that job is will be done for the day. All right, Matty Gukas again. So here's the spur in Bayard, Jacksonville, Florida. Obviously, it's called Flagler Center Boulevard. I'm going to swing around and get the crossing. Alright, see, there's those boxcars that are set out there. Stay tuned. I know I can get pretty close to the gas transloading facility. I'm not sure about the distribution center. They might have a big gate. I think it's food. Alright, so here's that transload facility. The name of the company is Allied Universal. They got a whole bunch of cars here. Spotted. Tanks. And they're ready to go. There's even a truck here getting loaded. So that one tank says bleach. That other tank says bleach also. Okay, so it's bleach. And I don't know what else, but Yeah, there's a guy up there, top one of the cars, getting it ready to translate. Right. Oop, I dropped it. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's check out that boxcar customer. You can't see it. Pretty close to it. We can get pretty close to it. I don't remember the company name. I know we bid on some truck business there. I'll go get the name, but there's the back of the building. There's no cars. Boxcars sit there to unload right now. I guess they'll probably move those ones he set out there today in for unloading. He wouldn't have left them there if they were empty. That job I just filmed. I'm just walking up his cliff. I'm not gonna go down here, but anyway, there's the customer, the second customer on this Bayard job, South Jacksonville, Florida East Coast Railway. Be safe. All right, so here's the front of that distribution center in Bayard. Here, the boxcar customer. It's called Gardener, which is outdoor lawn and garden power equipment. It's not the same place that we bid on the food truckloads, but place is deserted. No work on Tuesday. Hey, one quick note on that. It's in the background. One quick note on that transload facility. Obviously, it's not gas tanks. It's liquid unless they make some kind of bleach that's gas and not a liquid. Anyway, I just thought I'd offer that correction. All right, so my apologies. I have to offer another correction. So this is a third customer in here that's rail served. The gates are open there, so possibly he just spotted some cars in here. Although the door's shut tight. This is Baker Distributing, which is a HVAC equipment and parts distributing operation. And let me swing over to the truck. Obviously, it's an inbound train, rail car loads, and outbound truck customer. And it's still not the food place that we bid on trucks, and I just assumed that customer was rail served, but I guess it's not. Anyway, that's it for the Bayard Jacksonville, Florida East Coast Railway job. Be safe.